ask, are those was it Strix walls or whatever is still there? And can I just imagine their faces like, no, nope.
Sometime in the battle, the mom has gathered up her pups, and they sitting on her back. She took wing and jumped up to hide in the canopy, still regarding you warily, but is completely out of the way.
No reason to bother her. I think everybody okay? I'm like bleeding profusely.
Rosalie,
can you fix that?
Your mic is kind of like fading out.
Sorry, it's my mic arm keeps falling down, and when it gets too low, it starts doing that. Is that better?
Yeah, we're losing you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Is it just because I'm not facing towards it?
Oh, that was good.
Okay, it's because I'm facing away from it, that's why.
Ah, gotcha.
You have to pretend you're a pop singer.
I lost my train of thought. Somebody else say something.
You're bleeding profusely.
Oh yeah, I'm bleeding profusely, that's right. Clearly much more damage than anybody else.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else took damage.
Eric did. Not as much.
No.
Let's see.
Question.
Yes.
If we were to just like move the cart, get back on our cart and start moving, would it count as a short rest for them in the back?
Oh yeah,
don't worry about me. I am fine.
This is short rests are when you're able to stop, catch your breath, and it's going to take about an hour. You can tend to your wounds, clear stress, repair armor, and prepare, which gives you hope. But in short order, you can take care of the cart, blocking the path. Kari finish pulling it over and getting it out of the way, and you can continue on your path.
Do we know, is that a usual, like, danger of these woods, or was that an unusual ambush?
No, that seems pretty par for the course for this area. The thistle folk are nuisances and can be deadly to the unwary traveler.
Marlo, I don't know why you needed us when you said you had no martial prowess of your own. I think that counts against you.
You're still fading out.
I wouldn't say that was martial. I got the gist of it. I wouldn't say that was martial. I would say that was intellectual, but harsh.
Harsh is a very polite way of putting that.
Let's just move on, okay? I have a lot to deal with, and it's okay.
We are actively moving on, I say, as the horses are walking the cart down the road.
Perfect. Just so we all agree, that seemed like more of a regular ambush and not them trying to get our specific cargo ambush, right?
Yeah, I assume.
A little hard to ask now, but...
Should we go back and ask them?
I suppose. You can try.
Well, I think we should treat all ambushes the same.
Which is?
We did what we just do.
And then we don't ask questions.
Well, they're gonna tell us. They're gonna lie to us.
Oh. Sure. Let's just get out of this area and calm down a little bit.
We need to find somewhere to recover.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. And it's okay not to be fine. And just stay a little further away. I don't want to dry clean this.
I would.
No offense.
I would do what you said.
You think we're going to find a dry cleaners in this little village?
Exactly. I don't think we will. That's why I'd rather just.
Or something dry clean only to on a journey.
Well, I wasn't. It's just a simple.
You weren't expecting it, but I'm just teasing.
Very funny, Kari.
As Kari's
Um,
teasing Marlowe, Varian is just kind of moving slightly, just getting a bit of distance. He doesn't want a nuke to hit him.
Be nice. Just saying, be nice.
I have the experience, not afraid of anything, so I think that counts for Marlowe as well. I am the only one in this party who isn't scared of Marlowe, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Varian's petrified.
Keep her in her place.
All
Be
right.
nice or she'll
yeah.
burn your soul into the great beyond.
Yeah.
Is it too much to ask to have a little bit of common decency?
Anyway.
All right. So it is going to take a little bit more time to get to your destination. We can count this as a short rest. So in a short rest, again, you can tend to your wounds, which allows you to clear up to a D4 hit points. You can clear a D4 stress, repair armor, or prepare and gain a hope. Which
And
would
it's
each of you
one
like to do?
of those options.
Yes, correct.
All right, I will de-stress.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can choose two. You can choose two.
Oh, awesome. Then I will do the
Alright.
stress
Ooh.
and the hit point.
I'll do stress and
I
hope.
will de-stress and hope, yeah.
All right. So just
will-
roll a d4 for stress or hit points and heal them up.
I just have one, so
Yeah,
I think
I
I'd do
recover
hit
I'm
points
assuming
and
that's-
armor.
Armor,
the only thing to me.
if you spend the time repairing your armor, you clear 2 armor slots.
Okay.
You know what? I think I will actually, if it's for 2, I will recover hit points and repair my armor.
Sorry, Rosalie, you're still fading out.
I'm so
can't-
sorry. I need to remember to face towards my mic. I
Gotta keep the pop girl in your blood.
goodness me. I'm going to repair my armor and recover hit points. I will keep the stress that I spent.
Alrighty.
And I rolled a 3 on my D4, so I just 1 hit point marked off now out of 7.
Very good. Awesome. Fantastic.
I can see on my character sheet now that I actually do have a minor stamina potion for the future. Not that we need to use it right now, but
Yeah. I also have a stamina potion as well. if
Okay,
needed,
great.
so. Why I'm being so
Yippee.
free about taking stress and damage.
lay it on me.
I'm playing a guardian. It's what we do.
All right. Anybody have any questions about the downtime before we move on?
No, so
I
far
don't know.
from me, I'm good.
Very cool.
I do have a question about the cargo, though.
Okay, go ahead.
Do we know what we are transporting?
The King Emerus was very cagey about what you are taking, just that it is of vital importance to the kingdom, but must be done in a surreptitious manner.
Obviously, organs.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
Oh, that's amazing.
Illegally
Black market
harvested
livers.
organs. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Sorry.
That was amazing. Oh,
All right. So, the path leads you further into the forest until you spot a large stone pillar carved top to bottom in ancient dwarven symbols. This denotes one corner of the peaceful village of Hush. When you pass beyond the stone marker, you feel a small sensation like a pop of a bubble, and then the sound of friendly chatter becomes louder. Through the trees of the Sablewood though the trees of the Sablewood are unchanged here, there is a distinctive, safe, and comforting air. A few smiling faces turn towards you as your carriage rolls in, waving or casting a warm greeting toward you. There is lively music drifting your direction from the tavern at the center of the town. You know you need to find the White Fire Arcanist to deliver the package from the king. As you roll in closer to the village, Marlo, roll me. This is for fun. Roll me an instinct.
Ooh. It's fearful, but I think it's a success. Let's see. That is a 22
Ooh, that is
with fear.
very much a success.
You've got gold D12s.
Yeah.
Though
I rolled an 8 and a 12, and I'm +2.
The ambush back in the woods has made you a little on edge, even after your time for a break. So when this kid suddenly appears on the bench of the carriage next to you, it sends you into full fight mode.
Oh no.
Are you gonna nuke a kid?
Just
I am your shield.
This little ragtag kid, messy brown hair, worn clothing just from tree climbing and other outdoor activities, kind of beams up at you, kicking their legs back and forth as they have obviously been riding with you for some time now.
She's gonna say just under her breath, just like, oh, I don't like you at all.
For flavor, I did notice him before this and just didn't say anything because I was like, oh, he means no harm. He wants to ride.
Excuse me, young man, but can we help you?
Hi.
Hi.
What's your name, young man?
I'm Fidget.
Fidget.
That's what everybody says, at least around me.
Do you have a different name that you would rather be called?
I like Fidget.
You like Fidget, got it.
It's very good descriptor.
How did you end up here?
I climbed.
When?
Now I've got the sirens going by.
We're all under investigation for crimes.
Crimes against the
Authorities
tabletop.
looking for Fidget.
Yeah.
He ducks down
Fidget
like
is a criminal on the run.
Quick, hide Fidget.
Oh, it was a little after we got into Hush, wasn't it, Fidget?
yeah.
Come on.
That's a really cool
Fidget,
staff. Can I
Marlo.
see it?
Marlo's just gonna nervously glance at the cargo and check that nothing's been tampered with.
Garrick probably would have.
When you look back,
Seeing Fidget pop up, Garrick would have just gone on and sat on it.
I thought you were making space for him to sit next to me on the little bench in the back of the cart.
and they're grabbing at your staff, Marlo.
Oh no!
It's very warm.
That can do war crimes. Don't touch that.
Fidget, you know that you shouldn't do war crimes, right?
Did anyone, Fidget, did anyone tell you you shouldn't do war crimes?
What's under
It's a bad thing.
See, Fidget doesn't... Fidget, do you promise not to commit war crimes?
Fidget has somehow maneuvered right next to Garrick, where you sit on the package. What's in the box? What's in the box?
Organs, don't worry about it.
Is it fireworks?
I'm not joking.
I love
Marion is getting
fireworks.
scared and scared.
No, don't
You have-
scare him.
Do you have parents, Fidget?
Yeah, my mom, she works over at the Clover Tavern.
I think she misses you a whole lot.
You know, it never hurts to have the help of a local, though. What's the white? What was the term? The white what arcanist?
I do believe it was the Arcanist.
Yeah, do you know where we
Yes,
can
the
find?
White Arcanist.
Do you know where we can find?
Oh yeah, the arcanist.
You
That's
got it.
right, yeah, well
Great
done.
job.
That one. She's always really busy. She never has time to play. But I guess
We
if
have an
you-
appointment, so.
You have an appointment? Appointments, okay. Well, if you want to go talk to her, you gotta go get into her house, and it's really hard to get into.
They point off to the west side of the village to a bunch of trees, and you can kind of make out this fairy light that is very dim and dancing off in that direction.
She protects all of us, so she's very busy. But you have to get into her house, and it's hanging from a tree that I can't climb.
I
Do you
bet
want
if you
any,
sat on
could
my
you
shoulders, you
Janice?
could get up.
No, it's even higher than that.
Wow, that's really high.
Super high.
Could you tell us the fastest way to go there?
Yeah, just go that way.
Well, thank you
Fidget.
very much, Fidget.
Thank you
Okay,
so much.
I'm gonna go enjoy the festival. Bye.
I wanna, like, kind of hop off the cart with Fidget. Set him gently down on the ground, kind of crouch down. I'm still not at eye level, but I'm doing my best. And I want to tell Fidget, now, we were nice strangers.
Sorry, you cut out there. I couldn't hear you.
Now, we were nice strangers, but you really need to not get into strangers' cards.
But you're not strangers if you're here.
You don't even know our names.
No.
That's a stranger.
I just want to make sure that you're nice and safe, little guy. And I like try to scruffle his hair, but my whole hand could wrap around his head, and it's like, I'm like very carefully just using the palm of my hand.
One finger.
Yes.
Well, what's your name?
And points to Kari.
I'm Kari, and if you
What's
ever
your
need
name?
me,
And points over to Varian.
You can call me Mr. Soto.
this
I-
is Varian Soto.
What's your name?
Points to Marlowe.
Lady Marlowe.
And what's your name in the back there?
My name's Garrick.
See, now you're not strangers.
Amazing. Now you go buy yourself something nice at that festival. I'm sure we can
I
probably
will.
spend some
I'll
time
get
there
you lots
ourselves.
of little gifts in my shoes.
Yeah, I want to give him a gold piece.
Okay.
You have gold.
I've got a whole handful.
Yeah, we've got a handful of gold.
Yeah.
Yep. Interesting fact about Daggerheart. You don't have to micromanage like coins and all that other stuff. Gold is measured in handfuls, bags,
Do I have gold?
chests, and hoards, I think. or
I
something
like
else.
how the king's right-hand sorcerer thought she was broke this whole time.
Yeah.
The working
the tra-
conditions for
She
that
just
king
like puts her hand
are-
in her pocket and goes, "Oh."
She didn't get her advance payment like we did.
Like the travelling warriors that look sort of like vagabonds and like sleep on the ground have gold. The lady, oh no, I'm in poverty.
She only has a fistful,
my-
so she assumes that's impoverished.
I'm not very liquid right now.
Well, if you melt down your gold, you'll be liquid. That's fine. All right.
Yes, you should have one handful. I just scrolled up to make sure that was true.
Yeah, I also found it now. It was in the fine print. I got it.
There you go. You got it.
Marlo's got
So
it all
sorry,
wrapped up
we
in
keep getting
Bitcoin.
sidetracked, Winter.
No,
I
no,
just
you're
fucking
fine.
love Fidget.
You're
This
fine.
child is now my little brother. If anything happens to him, I will kill everyone in this world and then myself.
Go Rosa.
All right. So, assuming that you're going to avoid going into the village and wasting some time there, you are going to veer off to the west and make your way past the homes of the village, then through the farmlands of Hush. We'll give you another short rest if you would like to use it, as it will take a bit of time to get out there.
Yes, let's go deliver this, and then we can spend time in town.
Yeah, I think
Then we can do festivals.
we're fairly. I think Marlo seems to be concerned about the refrigeration on this box, whatever that means.
Refrigeration. The ice is melted shit.
Marlo
Yeah.
is fully convinced that we're transporting kidneys at this point.
Question.
Yes.
Can I like get 2 points of hope?
Yes, absolutely.
yeah, oh yeah, I
let me
forgot we-
actually. Let me. Okay,
And
so
you
it
choose
said
the
you have
same
to
option.
choose 2 of the options. It doesn't say you can't choose the same one twice. So go for it.
Well, I am
Break
at
in the system.
full clean HP, and I gained a hope for this.
Nice, very nice.
I'm so full of hope. I can't take any more.
Yeah, spend
I'm
it
feeling
best you-
particularly hopeful as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, it's almost like you guys didn't take
Any
a ton of
more
damage
hope?
or something weird.
That's because I've got one of these.
So as you pass by these farms, you see a variety of crops have begun to cultivate a thin layer of glowing blue moss over the tops of their fruits and vegetables. They pulse softly like a heartbeat as you pass. The sun
That
begins
normal?
to... What's up?
I was like asking my compatriots if that's normal for this region.
Yeah.
Could I do like some sort of knowledge check, some sort of?
Yeah,
Sure,
I'm a royal
yeah.
mage. Have I read about this?
Give me a knowledge.
So would that be
Yeah.
instinct? Oh, knowledge, just straight. Yeah, I can see.
Yep, knowledge. Yeah.
All right.
Can I
I'll
use my
put it
royal
as
mageness?
10.
Okay, so I got 21 with fear.
Nice.
Okay. I got 11 with fear.
Okay. So Marlo, for you, it's a little off-putting, and makes you wonder what's in your food. But the effects of it seem fairly harmless, if not even beneficial. It's just a little weird. Varian, this is obviously some sort of like, well, in a way, it's like fairy crop dusting. It's a fairy dust that is helping to nurture the plants and make them grow better.
That's delightful. I, Rosie, love that so much. That's so cute.
So this I do believe this is some sort of additive that they put on the crops in order to enhance growth.
FMO.
Like a fertilizer.
Very modified. Okay.
I'm not sure I like that.
I personally do prefer all, natural.
I think it's probably better than a famine.
Well, you never know what those magics can do in your system. What if it makes You blew. Not that that's bad. I'm just saying.
Gotta eat your vegetables or you won't grow big and strong, Marlo. I pat Marlo on the head.
We are constantly under the watchful gaze of Big Fairy.
I'm so sorry, Winter. I keep sidetracking us. I'm just
No,
so curious.
no. We're here for fun. If you want to keep up the banter, please do. This is fun.
Yeah.
Among these thriving groves, you notice that the sablewood trees in this area have hundreds of unique faces carved into all sides, the eyes peering in every direction. One tree, taller than the rest, bears the Arcanist's home, like an overripe fruit. It hangs from a braid of rope as wide around as Kari's forearm, tied to a massive branch and counterweighted by a cabin-sized boulder lying at the base of the tree. The stone is marked with a collection of symbols, and the cabin windows flash with a soft yellow-green light. What would you all like to do?
Huh. Can we just like knock on the rock? Just like, hello?
So there is no
obvious
mean of ingress, I'm guessing?
Correct. I
Okay,
mean, the home is hanging suspended well above your heads. You can note like a balcony, windows, maybe even a door, but without a means to reach it.
Personally, I don't quite trust the markings on the rock. I'd rather not.
Why not?
Normally when an arcanist writes things on things, it's for a reason.
Don't you think she would have written it in a language we could understand if it was a warning?
Keep out.
I don't think it's a warning. I think it's more of a don't touch this rock.
You don't think it's like a doorbell? You know, like
Something that holds her
I'll touch
entire
the
house
rock.
up, I do not think would be left unprotected.
Touching the rock, it is cool to the touch, cooler than the ambient temperature, and there's kind of a pulsing power that seems similar to that fairy dust that was on the crops, and you can just feel the beat of it.
as a magic wielder, can I sort of understand if the rock's purpose is anything other than just being a counterweight?
Sure. Give me an instinct or a knowledge.
That'll be instinct. I am a royal mage. I'm very, very well read on things. So I'm just gonna take a hope and add 2 to that. So that would be 7, 9, 11 with hope.
You can tell that this is arcane script. It is the intricate lattice work of a spell that is essentially both immobilizing this boulder and fortifying it and the connected rope against damage. But that is about as much as you can glean from it. And did you get hope or fear on that one?
Hope. Oh yeah, I get hope.
There you go.
What kind of time of day is it?
It is moving into dusk now.
So whilst they're looking at the rock and doing the thing, Garrick's just kind of going to walk out, have a look at the house to see if he could find where there's a door-looking thing, take a few steps back, and just... Good evening!
That's what I was gonna do next. Good thinking.
And he...
Delivery!
Yeah, and he will shout out and see if we can get the mage's attention.
We were sent by the king!
Your DoorDash is here!
We've got something in a box. If you don't want it, we'll take it with us. Thank you, bye.
There does not seem to be.
Leave a 5-star review, please.
We have your organs.
They're starting to smell. Please hurry.
There is no response, but the light within the house still flickers, indicating that somebody is home.
What would the distance be? Like, to up there?
It is, we'll say, good 50 feet.
Is that far?
Yes.
Can I find like a lump of like something with a good bit of mass, maybe a stone or like a good solid lump of earth, and just hock it at the house?
Sure.
We're throwing pebbles at the window like a teenage boy.
Yeah. Let's get a boombox.
Honestly, I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't want to be rude. So.
I don't want to be the one to break their windows.
I'm not for the window. I'm just aiming for like the door or something. Depends where I roll, to be honest.
Sometimes it doesn't matter where you aim.
Yeah, let's find out. Give me an. Let me. I'm going to say a finesse roll.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna
with a
use...
I'm gonna say a 12.
I'm gonna use an experience.
Okay.
Hit them hard. So just make sure I've got enough oomph in the throw. Sort of.
To make that 50
Not necessarily
foot throw.
overshoot it, but
Shot put.
give it a little bit more. Give it a bit more oomph than I think is necessary, just to make certain.
Absolutely.
It lands right back in your face.
That's a 13.
Yes.
13 with fear.
13 with fear.
Oh, you're pissing this person off.
Yay!
The window that you were trying not to hit is hit, and the rock sails through one of the panes, shattering it, and the light inside flares very briefly.
That's coming out of your pay.
I thought you said you weren't aiming for the windows.
I didn't. It moves. It's hanging from a tree.
That's not moving!
Hello, we're here with
Oh
a
my
delivery from the king. Now that the window. We'll try again.
If we get killed, it's on you.
Moments
Can I-
later, after this like plume of dark purple smoke kind of looms out of the balcony, a 7-foot mix of humanoid and firefly. The Arcanist is a fairy that moves in a combination of both very slow and sudden jerky movements. She stumbles out onto the balcony. Well, I never. Though her
He's sorry.
Very sorry about your window. We couldn't find the doorbell, and we didn't really want to sort of play around with that rock thing. We've got delivery.
Though her expressions are difficult to read, her emotions are very clear in her voice. She is old but spry and eyes you with a bit of annoyance, but with an underlying current of mischievousness. Well, you could at least have sent
a sparrow or something other than try to disturb an experiment that I've had going all day. But that...
Again, very sorry. I don't have sparrows. And I think throwing a sparrow would actually be sort of damaging to the sparrow.
He means we're sorry, and we'll definitely consider the sparrow next time.
I should have thought to bring messenger birds.
Well, next time, see them in town. It's fine. Are you the group Emma sent from the capital? Oh my, you are rather
That's
late,
us.
aren't you? Oh, Duke.
There was an ambush.
Well, no matter. Come in. And the Arcanist lowers her home and invites you inside. The house descends that 50 feet and rests just ever so gently on the grass to allow you entrance. And as you pass through the doorway, it is very much like, if any of you have watched Doctor Who, you are entering the TARDIS. It is surprisingly spacious inside. The main room is a crowd of potion bottles, spellbooks, runes, plants, and small creatures of all kinds. But no one could classify this place as messy. It's clear that if anyone moved a single item even an inch, the old fairy would notice.
I appreciate not having to crouch down.
Impressive organization. Very well kept.
Oh, thank you, my dear. I have a particular system that I have cultivated over many centuries.
How? Never mind.
Now
Because
you
I
sit.
literally have an embroidery piece of my desk and it's just out of reach, otherwise I'd hold it up.
Oh no. Now, I believe you said that you had Emeris's package.
I'm carrying it, I think.
we do.
I think I carried it.
Yeah.
Okay. She will bid you set it onto a nearby table, which she quickly clears to her satisfaction. Once it's set down, she goes about speaking an incantation, waving her hands over the box, and touching particular points of magic, and the lock flips open.
Wow.
The lid eases open, and inside King Emeris's package lies a massive stone with a lion's face carved into it. Marlowe, you recognize this as the keystone of the capital city gate's main archway. The Arcanist nods sagely as soon as she sees it, saying, "Of course the king would keep this delivery secret. If anyone knew your city was no longer warded, you would be conquered before sunrise." With this ominous warning, she starts to unfurl her treehouse yet again. "We must travel to the open vale to reinstate the ward, but such an effort of magic will attract dangerous creatures from the darkest reaches of the Sabrewood. I need your help."
Sir, why did we bring this here? Why couldn't it just stay?
Well, as you, a practitioner of the arts, may be learned in that magic is finite, and after so many years of use and wear, the power needs to be re-energized.
Right. Is there any vibe I'm getting that's like off? That this is not actually what's happening? But there's mayhaps a threat.
I'll give you. Go ahead and give me an instinct roll. We'll set it at a 13.
It's 13 with fear.
There's a bit of paranoia that does peek at your mind, but her intentions, as you can read in her voice, are genuine. She is possibly one of King Emrys's many friends and contacts, and there is some level of trust put into her to reinvigorate this ward stone and see it returned safely.
Right? She's not relaxing. She's staying keen.
So, I will need assistance, mainly in the form of protection. Are you willing?
Absolutely.
I'm always willing to help.
I think the king's intention may have been for us to continue.
Well, as you were initially told, I am sure, that you were simply meant to deliver it here. But if you are so willing, then I will need your assistance in recharging this. So we must travel to the open vale. May we make use of your carriage?
Of course.
Of course.
I think it's the king's carriage.
It's ours. This came out of my paycheck.
Hope you're getting reimbursed for the horse feed at least.
Don't worry about it. I have a handful of gold that I recently discovered in my pocket.
Very well. Then let us proceed. There is little time.
Do you have to re-engage the lock, or does it just lock when you shut the lid? Assuming we're putting it back in the box.
We can travel it. We can carry it in the box, but we need not lock it at this point. Our travel.
I would just be more comfortable if it was locked.
As you wish. And she will kind of reverse the process, pressing the magical spots and reversing the incantation and such.
I lift it up and just have it like one arm, one shoulder.
Yes.
Marlo's gonna mutter under her breath, just like, I would have been less stressed if it was actually organs.
Do you deal in organs a lot?
What? I didn't say anything.
Oh.
Do you?
Me? No. It's there's no money in it.
Yeah, not a lot of people are really needing to
Okay.
buy a pipe organ these days. Are we going tonight?
It's
Yes.
hard to extract an organ with a bow and arrow.
We must recharge the stone as swiftly as possible
yes,
so that
of
it
course,
can
sorry.
get back to its proper place to safeguard the city. She will lead you back out of the house, let you get settled back into the carriage, and kind of climb into the back in a very floaty, hovery way. Just kind of like gliding up into the back and then staying there. All right.
Before
Yes.
Garrett gets on the car, he's gonna as like I'm assuming her house goes back up into the tree, just before it goes off, he's going to do a quick walk around just to make sure Fidget's not on it.
It would just for fun. Give me an instinct.
Double 11s.
Yeah.
Crit, nice.
You do spot young Fidget just about to climb in a window.
The broken window.
I look at him, smile, and just sort of gesture back towards the Arcanist. I'm like, so what would happen if somebody did try and attempt to get into your house without your permission? And I kind of guide her eyes to him.
She catches your drift and spots the would-be intruder, but keeps
Fireball.
it very... Yes.
He's just he's
The
a
house
curious
self-destructs.
young man, and I did hope that he would stay in town at the festival.
The old fairy pretends not to see the young boy. Oh my, an intruder would certainly have a rough go at it. There would be any number of unseemly things that might to give an intruder warts or steal their voice away.
Could you hold this, Garrick? I hand him the crate. I go to get Fidget.
I take it and start going back with the Arcanist, like, would it turn them into something unnatural?
Most definitely. Some weird cross between a dung beetle and a moth.
Ooh. How terrible. And I'm kind of looking at Fidget to see if he's clocked it. What's going on yet?
I think I'm walking out with Fidget by the collar of the shirt like a stuffed kitten.
But I just wanted to see what's inside.
I know, but if my little sister did that, I would do the same to her. Fidget, this is the Arcanist.
Hi, your ladyships. All right,
Fidget's just always wanted to play with you, so maybe he can schedule an appointment for that after we take care of our very important errand.
Go home, Fidget, and I shall see you at the festival a little later. How about that? Okay. Can I go home now?
I give him another gold coin.
That kid is fucking rinsing you.
Yeah. This is not how you kind of like get away from bad behavior by rewarding them with a significant, like, substantial bit of money.
So wait a minute, breaking and entering earns me money? Huh.
Look, the kid is bored, okay? That's why I'm probably some carnival games. They're
He's not.
expensive.
He's buying a set of lockpicks.
There'll be 10 of them the next time we come back to
In his defense, he didn't break the window, Garrick.
That's fair.
So yeah, he was just entering, technically speaking.
Yeah.
He was just doing one felony.
All right.
Just one felony as a treat.
This is where Fidget's life of crime
Yeah.
starts.
Yep.
Yes.
We
Very much
created
an origin
we created
story.
a villain for the next arc.
Ooh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Fast forward 10 years, Fidget is the underground lord of
The
the
king.
trading ring.
The Thieves Guild leader, yep.
Yeah.
I like how my character did say that she suffers no fools, but I just gave her a soft spot for children. I'm sorry. I couldn't.
Yep. Yeah, I love
I
it.
have at the same time decided that Marlo does not like children because they're a little bit too dirty.
That's the
That's
fun part
perfect.
about pre-gens, I think, is like adding your own spin on them. Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. All right.
On the direction.
Garrick will turn around to the
Oh, sure.
Arcanist and just say, I do apologise, my lady. We haven't called your name.
You can simply call me the Arcanist.
Very well.
I'm Marlo.
Marlo. And you are, sir?
Garrick.
Garrick. And you, my fine Katari.
I am Varian.
Wonderful. And
Kari Nix.
beautiful giantess.
Kari Nix.
Wonderful. Shall we?
Yes, the Arcanist.
Wonderful.
Oh, God.
On direction from the from the Arcanist. Now you got me saying anarchist.
Hi, I'm the anarchist.
The.
No, I apologise.
The one
Me
singular
fucking
anarchist.
Me and John know each other very well, and as soon as he said that, I looked at him and we both had the exact same thought, I'm pretty sure. Because I know him well enough.
So it's
Alright.
like dusk, so I'm imagining, like Kari actually, takes out a lantern and lights it and is like holding it up above, everybody on the cart so that we all have light to travel by.
Ooh. Yeah, that would
Just for
definitely be healthy.
flavor.
Though the Arcanist herself kind of illuminates the area around her, this light emanating out, probably about a good 15 feet.
That's a total power move.
Yeah, I think I get out the lantern to light it as the sun is starting to dip below the horizon and we start wanting to have those headlights, so to speak. I take it out and then I look over and I'm like, actually, that's quite helpful. Okay. We are a bit of a shining beacon for any of those sorts that might looking out, so.
I'd like to be the light in the darkness.
You certainly
I'm
are.
sure you are the Arcanist.
Is there anything more casual we can call you?
Arky.
About,
Huh?
Ari?
yes.
We have now made this into winter self-insert.
Yep. Because
The fourth wall has been broken.
for the audience sake, my first name is Ari, so you know.
It is Mistress Ari Winter.